welcome back to my channel, The Transparent Homeschool. My name is Beth. Instead of making homeschooling content today, I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite board games from a company called Peaceable Kingdom. They make amazing products with really sturdy materials inside the game, and all of them that I have to show you here are cooperative games, which means you're all playing together to defeat one enemy. It's not a competitive game between the players. It's just a nice game for the whole family to play and work together, which is great. So most of these are geared toward younger kids. My older kids love to play them still, but they are geared toward younger kids. I have a massive stack here. I'm just gonna show you. Like, here's the bottom and here's the top. Like I said, I have tons of games from this one company just because I love the quality of all of the pieces inside. I love that these are, they are educational in a way, but they're just mostly fun. Like, they're just mostly fun. And overall, they are cooperative games. Everyone's working together. First game I'm going to share with you is Gnomes at Night. This is really fun. This is probably a little bit toward the older kids. We had a really good time playing it. It is a little bit confusing at first. It comes with all of your components inside the box. The box also is how you set up the game. I'm going to do that real quick and then I will come back. So you put these on the side and it holds one of these two-sided boards like this. Okay, so it stands up like this. It's kind of like Battleship where you have two people on each side. You have a timer, you have treasure cards, and you have these two gnomes. The bottoms of them are magnetic, so when you put them on either side of the board, they stay up. Your job is to collect the different treasures that you are dealt. You can't go through any walls, so the way that you do this is you have to work together, and you have to move each other like however you can to go through the walls. There's constant communication required in this game. It's really fun, hard to understand at first, but once you get the hang of it, so much fun. I would highly recommend this, like I said, for probably older kids. My youngest does play with us, but she is still not quite there yet. It does say 6+ on the box. I would agree with that. But Gnomes at Night, super fun. There you go. The next one I have to share with you is Cauldron Quest. Again, this is 6+. It is, I would say, about that age. There is strategy involved with it. It comes with a really nice board. And what you are doing is, depending on how you roll the dice, there's a bunch of different dice and your tokens, and you are also collecting different treasures, and they are set around the board, and you have to get to the different tokens, but there are obstacles that you have to face and challenges. It's really fun. It took also a little bit of time for us to get the hang of it. Once we did, it was really fun. But I would definitely say this is not just for preschoolers. This would definitely be for older kids. The next one I have to share with you is Engineering Ants. I actually had to buy this off of eBay. I don't think they make it anymore, but if you can find it, it's so worth it. It's so much fun. It is my kids' top 5 favorites. And you are building. That's why they love it. It comes with all of these connectors and different obstacle cards, all of these different materials to build with. There's like a chair, pieces of wood. They're all super thick cardboard, really good quality. Basically what I love about Peaceable Kingdom. And what you are doing is, your job is to collect the ants. Okay, there's different ants that are placed around the board. You have to collect them before the anteater gets to the middle. The obstacle cards tell you what is keeping that ant from escaping, and you have to build something, right? You have to build something out of all of this with your imagination to help that ant escape. So I love this because it is super imaginative. They come up with really great ideas, really fun engineering ants. Be careful with this one though, because for really small babies, there are some small pieces, and my kids love to just play with it just on its own. And so if you have babies, I would suggest trying to keep that on a tabletop or just put it away for specifically game time. The next one I have for you is Mermaid Island. The rest that I am going to show you, it says 2 to 4 on here. I would agree with that. These are definitely great games for the younger kids. The best part about these, the directions are on the lid. You won't lose them. But most of them come with a nice pouch with all of the components inside. And then the game board. This one is fun. You have 3 mermaids, and you are trying to get from the start to Mermaid Island before the sea witch can get to the island. And it's really cute. This is my daughter's favorite game, I think, just because of the mermaids. So Mermaid Island is a really great game. The next one is Count Your Chickens. This is super fun. We've actually lost this game more than we've won it, which is super frustrating. But anyway, the instructions are on the back of the top. You have your bag of all of the different components. This game is really cute. It is a farm. And when you set it up, you have all of these little chicks. And you put them all over the board. You have a mama chick who is down here. And all of the chicks have to come back to the coop before mama chicken gets back, or you lose the game. You are in trouble. And so you have like a spinner, and here is the mama chick. And so she moves along the board. It's really cute, really fun. Like I said, for some reason we lose more than we win on that one. The next one is the fairy game. This is a fun game, probably my daughter's second favorite game. Again, instructions on the board, or on the back. And there are fairy cards, there are winter cards, and jewels. You are trying to save the fairy flowers from winter, and you have to collect the jewels and get them to the wand before winter comes. Very fun. Like I said, a cooperative game. All of these are. The fairy game. This one is Stone Soup. This is probably one of my favorite Peaceable Kingdom games that we have. If you remember the book Stone Soup, it's pretty similar. The instructions are on the back of the lid. And this one is interesting because it comes with a little story card. So you read the story card and then you get to play the game. And this is nothing but a memory game. So the townspeople have to make a soup. There are all of the different ingredients that you would need in this pouch. So you have peas, and you have salt and pepper, and you have carrots, and then you have the fire out. If you have, they come down here when you turn them over, you put them down here. When all of these are filled, your fire goes out, you can't make the soup, you lose. We have not lost this game more than we've won it, which is pretty exciting. But it is a really fun game. It's purely memory, just in like a fun, different way. We love this game. Really, really awesome. The next one, I don't think they make this anymore either. I bought this at like a secondhand store. Dinosaur Escape. It's an island, and the instructions are kind of on the cardboard insert there. But you have all of your different dinosaurs, and they have to be collected before the volcano goes out, or goes off, and you're building the volcano. So the volcano has all of these different pieces, and when you roll the volcano picture on the dice, you add another piece, and they are numbered so you know exactly which ones come next. And then if you do not win at the very end, the volcano explodes and you lose, right? So this comes into the middle, and it kind of just like sits there. And then you have to move around the board collecting the different dinosaurs. So this one is also one of our favorites, really fun. If you can find it, it's totally worth it. The next one is Hoot Owl Hoot. This is really fun. There are different levels of difficulty in this game, which I thought was pretty cool. The instructions are on the back of the lid, and all of your components are in the pouch. This one, you have to get all of the baby owls back before the sun comes up. So you start here at nighttime, and then when you pull, you have different colored dots. They correspond to the board. Have a little sun token, and it comes up here. It starts at nighttime, and every time you draw a sun card, it moves one spot. You are trying to get all of the owls from their starting things over here. You're trying to move around the board to get back to the nest before sun comes up. You can play with 3 owls. You can play with 4. This one has 6 in the game. We haven't played with 6 yet, just because it's a little bit difficult to get all 6 in before the sun comes up. But it's really fun, and it is a great way to get everybody to work together. One thing that I love about all of the Peaceable Kingdoms, like I've said, is there's the pouches with all the game components. So like it makes cleanup super easy. You put everything in there, you close the pouch, and then you just put it in the game. I love that. The last game I have to share with you is Race to the Treasure. This is really fun because you have to create a path on the board to get to the treasure before the ogre does. And so, again, in the pouch of all the components, you have different path pieces, and like you have to make a path, right, from a grid. You have keys that you have to collect on the bottom, and then you have ogre cards. Ogre starts here. They have a direct path, like right down to the keys, and if they get there first, you lose. And so it is a huge race to the treasure, like the title of the game. This is really fun. This is really a great game if you need to work on teamwork. They all are, but this one in particular, I feel like we spent a lot of time working on as a team. So that is Race to the Treasure. So these are all of the Peaceable Kingdom games that I have. There's one more. It is called Busy Busy Bake Shop, but I included that in a separate video. They're really fun games. The quality is great. All the components are well kept in a pouch. These games are great. My family loves them. They are cooperative games, which means no one's playing against each other. Everyone's trying to win together. Teamwork is like a huge component of these games, which I love. But the quality of the game is great, and it's just really fun. So these are great Christmas gifts. If it's not Christmas when you're watching this, then birthday gifts or any kind of other just gift to get. I would highly recommend these. They're great games. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next game video. Bye.